Hi everybody, Terry Ryder from Hotspotting. I've been running a series of broadcasts in the last couple of weeks seeking to highlight the many locations around Australia where prices are still rising strongly. A couple of the points I've been trying to make is that the media's portrayal of markets across Australia in decline is grossly inaccurate and I think wildly irresponsible. They're extrapolating primarily Sydney's situation to the whole of Australia because a lot of our major national media comes out of Sydney and they're not, I guess they're self-obsessed as Sydney people so often are with their own situation and their own self-importance. And they're underplaying what's happening, particularly in regional markets around Australia. One of the things I have been pointing out is that many of the strongest markets right now are in regional Australia, regional Victoria, regional Tasmania, regional New South Wales and regional Queensland. Increasingly there are markets in Queensland rising, so led by the Sunshine Coast, and we're starting to see markets like Mackay rising as well. Today I'm going to highlight the Central Coast of New South Wales. Now this is a market just a little bit north of Sydney, between Sydney and Newcastle, and this market has been strong for at least the past 2 years, and we've noted it in our various reports where we primarily chart the rise and fall or otherwise of markets by sales demand. We chart sales volumes as a precursor to what's happening with prices, so we've had Central Coast featured in a number of our reports over the last 2 years. Market is still strong and prices are still rising, and the analysis that I've been doing in the past week for the next edition of the Price Predictor Index highlights just how strong this market still is. What I've been looking for is locations where there is double-digit growth in median prices in annual terms, but also significant growth in the last quarter, which means prices are still rising. It's possible for a location to have, say, a median price that's 12% higher than it was 12 months ago, but prices have started to fall more recently. So we've been looking for that combination, double-digit growth in annual terms plus significant growth in the last 12 months. Now the Central Coast market is just full of locations that fit these criteria. So they include Avoca Beach, where in annual terms prices are up 10%, but there's also been pretty meaningful growth in the last 12 months. East Gosford is up 11.5%. Ettalong Beach, both its housing market and its unit market, they're both up 10 or 11% in the last 12 months, with 5% growth in the most recent quarter. Green Point is up 11%, Guandalan up 13%. Halekulani, apologies if I mispronounce some of these places that I'm not particularly familiar with, but the most important thing are the numbers. That location is up 10% in annual terms, including 4% growth in the most recent quarter. Then we've got Kincumber, which is up 15% in annual terms, and Kalani Vale, which is up 10%. There are many others, but those are just a representative sample of locations in the Central Coast local government area where prices are still rising strongly. Partly, I think it's the wave from what has happened in Sydney, but people looking for more affordable property and perhaps a more relaxed and cheaper lifestyle outside of the capital city, but still within striking distance of it. So for many people who live in these places, I imagine it's possible to live there and maintain employment somewhere in the Sydney metropolitan area, not far away. The figures are also showing many other places across regional New South Wales. In fact, right across New South Wales, there are markets with strong growth happening at the moment. Newcastle, Nanta region is one of them, Orange is another, there's many more. I'll deal with them, some of the other ones throughout the rest of the coming week and in weeks to follow, because I think it's worth highlighting that there are these strong growth markets happening around Australia, in contrast to what the media is portraying, and Central Coast is certainly one of them. That's it for now. Terry Ryder signing off. Let's do it again soon.